What's going on, YouTube? Back with another part of my 10-part series of how to gain distance with your driver. Today is number 7, and it all starts with the ground. Let's get into it. All right, so I've talked about using the ground a whole lot. We're going to take it from a little bit different of approach today of how you can utilize the ground in your swing to gain more distance. Now, using the ground helps not release energy from your swing. You can use the ground to push back against you, which helps you hit the ball further, because as you're coming down, when you're pushing against the ground up, that makes your golf club kick faster this way. So today I'm going to help you figure out how you can best utilize the ground, because there's a couple of different ways to do it. The first way, and I'm going to give you a few different tests that I need you to do to figure out if you are actually a front leg player, a back leg player, or a both leg player. Now, I've been saying this for a very long time. I've been a back leg player. I drive with my back leg, and most of my ground force comes from my back leg. You can see in my swing that my back leg actually shoots forward when I'm swinging. Now, some other guys like Kyle Berkshire, he uses his front leg really, really well, and you can see him jump off the ground at impact. So let's figure out if you are a front leg guy, a back leg guy, or maybe a both leg guy. So here's how you do that. What I want you to do is hit a golf ball with first having your left leg back, right leg forward, and just hit a shot. So what you're going to do there is feel basically how it felt. How smooth was it? Did you feel like you were driving good? Did it feel comfortable? Next, I want you to compare how that felt with the exact opposite. Put your right foot back, left foot forward, and hit a golf shot. See how that felt. Now for me, that felt way more awkward than the first one. And the last one I need you to test with is put both feet together. And same thing, hit a golf shot. Still felt awkward, felt better than the left leg forward one for me personally. But I need you to do all those tests to figure out which type of player you are. If your right leg being forward felt the most comfortable, then congratulations, you're a back leg player like myself. If your left foot being forward felt the best, then you are a front leg player. And if both legs together felt the best for you, then you are a double leg player. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to use the ground for each of those types right now. All right, the first one is if you're a double leg player. If it felt the most comfortable when you're together hitting that golf ball, you should use both legs equally in the golf swing, and you should think of the golf swing in a twisting motion. You want to think that you are twisting and quite literally practice swinging with no club first. Put that club down because you want to overcomplicate this now. But I want you to think that you are quite literally twisting and turning around and spinning on your golf swing. You are generating this leg going this way, this leg going that way, and you are turning your body, and that's how you're going to start using the ground. You have to feel this foot pushing this way, left foot pushing back, and on your swing, you are quite literally turning. If you can feel that motion without actually jumping, you're going to start utilizing the ground better and start hitting better golf shots. So with the ball being there, back foot forward, left foot back, everything is pushing and rotating. You can see how much force I generated because everything is rotating very quickly and fast using the ground. Now, the second way that you can use the ground if you're a front leg player. Front leg player was feeling good with the left foot forward when you're hitting the golf ball. You need to think of the golf swing like you are jumping. Now, like I said, Kyle Berkshire does a great job with this. Other long drivers do a really good job with it. But we can't just talk long drivers. PGA pros also do a very good job of this, is when they're on their golf swing and swinging, their front leg is locking out because they're thinking jumping, with this front foot jumping. And that's what I need you to think. So in practice, start off slow and just start thinking jumping and clearing and jumping. One more, jumping. Now, it's not always going to come off the ground. That's not what I'm asking you to do. But when you can start using the ground and getting a lot of force on your swing going upward, impact for a lot of PGA pros is up. Their back heel is up because they're pushing off the ground with their left foot, locking out their left leg, and rotating around it that is also using the ground. This is what that looks like while hitting a golf ball. That's what that looks like using the left leg. Now, I'm not a left leg golfer. I use the back leg, like I said earlier, which I'll show you here in a sec. So it might have looked a little awkward, but if you are a left leg golfer, give that a try to start using the ground, start hitting the ball further. Now, last but not least, because it's my favorite, if you're a back leg golfer, which means it felt the best when your right leg was forward, you need to think of the golf swing as a pushing motion. You want to think that you are pushing off your back leg on your swing and pushing forward this way. There are some guys that do that very weirdly on tour. I also do this. But with that being said, the best feel for this is to think that you are pitching in baseball. If you are pitching in baseball and the rubber is right here and you are driving everything forward on the pitch, you go up and you are driving. I need you to start thinking of the golf swing in the same way, because if you can use that ground and drive, you are going to use those ground forces to start swinging the club better, faster, and hit the ball further. So that looks like this. And now you don't have to shoot your back leg doesn't have to slide completely up. That's not what I'm asking for. But you have to feel that you are pushing off the ground. So with this back leg, I'm going to push as if I am pitching on this swing. And you can see that I'm using the back of my right leg a lot more efficiently. So those are 3 different ways that you can figure out which type of golfer you are and how you can utilize the ground. The ground is so important in your golf swing to hitting the ball further and swinging faster, because you do not want to have any power leaks in your swing. So making sure you're secure on the ground and figuring out what type of golfer you are and how to actually implement it, super important in your training and your ability to be a better golfer. Because if every golfer was the same and could utilize the ground the same, we would all be pretty good golfers. So that is it for today. I hope this helped you to figure out how to actually utilize the ground better and what type of golfer you are. Comment down below if you have any questions about that. Remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, guys, we'll see you later.